That's so much warmer. This is a contour one, right? Blend, please. Liquid highlighter with finely milled pearl. I like pearl. Hey girl, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products for the best prices. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing something I feel like is kind of an intense video. We're gonna be comparing the new e.l.f. Halo Glow wands that are like Charlotte Tilbury dupes. We're not gonna be comparing it to the Charlotte Tilbury ones because I feel like that's what everyone's doing. Instead, we're gonna be comparing it to another dupe that I feel like no one really talked about that much. The Milani Conceal and Perfect wands. Well, kind of. I'm cheating just a little bit. We'll get into that in a second. Do they match? No. Do I care? No. We just need the hair out of the way for a sec. Starting off with the contour ones. I'm not using any primer. I'm not going to use any setting spray. I'm going to be doing the e.l.f. on my right and the Milani on my left. I have the e.l.f. one in the shade Fair Light, and then I have the Milani one in the shade Honey. And I'm just going to give little tidbits, like the barest of information, because I don't want this video to be a million years long. So, starting off with the e.l.f. Let's see how much you have to squeeze. Oh, it comes like right out. You do not have to squeeze hard. That is a pretty shade. Wow, that came out really well. I'm impressed. Okay, hold on. I kind of want to swatch the other one too. It seems like the Milani one seems a little bit cooler. Or no, warmer. Just kidding. I meant warmer. Yeah, oh, that's so much warmer. This is a contour one, right? Yeah. For a second, I was like, wait, is this bronzer and I forgot? No, it's contour. It's fine. This is according to e.l.f.'s website. It's an easy-to-use contour one with a cushion tip applicator. Gives you a radiant, natural, sculpted complexion. Liquid buildable formula effortlessly blends into the skin, infused with 2% squalene. That's how you say that, right? I never know if I'm saying that right. Available in fair light, light medium, medium tan, tan deep, and deep rich. So that's 5 shades altogether. The lighter shades are sold out right now on e.l.f.'s website at least. They might not be on Ulta, so I will link both in the description just in case. They are $9, so like not the best, not the worst. Only available at Ulta and e.l.f.'s website so far. Okay, tell me I'm wrong. So I see it right here. Like that's there. See it on my nose. See it underneath my chin. What happened to my forehead? Like where's the formula? What? Let's put a little bit more on the forehead. That's better. I love this shade. This is a very like cool, true contour. No mistaking this for bronzer. This you might be able to mistake for bronzer a little bit. It's still cool toned. It just has more warmth than the other side. So moving on to the Milani contour. It says snatch and sculpt in a swipe. Get an all over lifted look in an instant with the lightweight formula designed to build and blend effortlessly. Contour newbie, don't sweat it. The targeted cushion applicator dispenses the perfect amount every time. It comes in 4 shades and it is $10.99, so it's a little bit more expensive. Only about like $2, so it's not the end of the world if one's better than the other. Okay, again, apparently I'm just not using enough on my forehead because it's like disappearing. That's better. You can't tell too much. They're different colors. Now, the Milani one is more difficult to blend out, without a doubt. Like it's kind of, you gotta really make sure you don't have any gaps. e.l.f. one blends out a little bit easier. I normally do my blush a little bit higher. That's a pretty shade. Going back to the e.l.f. Moving on to the blush. First, the e.l.f. one. This one adds a radiant blush and a pretty pop of color to your cheeks. It's a lightweight liquid formula infused with hydrating squalene again. Effortlessly blends into the skin. It's a cushion tip applicator. It is $9. It comes in 4 shades, which I will put on the screen right now. I have it in the shade Rose Your Slay. The only shade that's available right now though is the like bronzy one, which is Magic Hour. Here's where I cheated a little bit because I went to 3 different stores to try to get the blush version of this Milani one for whatever reason. I owned the highlighter and the contour already, and I thought I owned the blush too, but apparently I didn't, and so I like panicked and went to the store and it's sold out. All like 3 stores that I went to, I couldn't get it online. So we're cheating just a little bit. I'm just gonna use the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush in the shade Rose Romance. So please forgive me. I'm working with what I got. But it's a sheer buildable formula that lets you control blush. It's easy to apply, infused with skin loving ingredients like pomegranate rose extract and watermelon. That's cool. Available in 6 shades. Looks like Target only sells 4 though. And I don't know the price. Oh, there it is. $9.99. So it's the same as the e.l.f. one. But it looks like it's a neutral finish. But it's fine. We're just gonna make it work. It won't be that noticeable, right? Flip. I gotta get this blended out. Blend, please. When I tell you I used the teeniest, tiniest amount and then I didn't even use all of the amount that I put on my finger, I'm gonna have to add more e.l.f. blush. That's a little bit better. I think I'm still gonna add a little bit more e.l.f. There we go. Now I'm just have really intense blush on both sides. Halo Glow Highlight. Okay, and then highlight. So for the e.l.f. one, it says, get your glow on in seconds with this one, giving you dewy, radiant skin where the light hits. The lightweight liquid formula is infused with a hydrating squalene. Okay, we're noticing pattern here, and effortless blends. It is again $9. It comes in 3 shades. I'll put the shades on the screen. The only one that is available at Ulta's website right now is the liquid gold. I have it in the shade Champagne. Oh, I like that. Okay, I remember swatching this for the first time and it literally didn't come off of my hand for like a whole day. Like I couldn't get it off. Then for the Milani one, it is a liquid highlighter with finely milled pearl. I like pearl. For a soft focus effect, buildable luminous finish, dries evenly for easy layering. Oh, interesting. Twisty cap to lock it into place. I didn't mention that with the rest of them. That's funny. It comes in 4 shades. I have it in the shade Lunar, which is the lightest shade, I believe. Okay, honestly, I feel like I still can't see the contour on my head. I want to be able to see the formula layers nicely. Okay, so thoughts and feelings. Probably my favorite product out of both of them is a highlight. I feel like that one's the one that blends out the best and like just the most easy to work with. One thing about all of these is you have to work fast. So honestly, I would recommend doing one part of your face, blending it out, and then moving to the next part instead of dotting your face all over like I did. I think that would make things a lot better. I think everything looks really pretty. It is currently, are you ready for this? 9:40. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. Normally I don't start until like 11:30. I'm gonna go about my day. I'll do a check-in halfway throughout the day in natural lighting so we can really see what's going on. And we'll see how these wear. I'll be testing these out for 12 hours. Take a good look at things. I feel like I don't think much has changed, not that I can tell. Blush is still there, highlight's still there, contour is still there. When I was editing some of the footage of like the blending out process, I could tell even more that it's a struggle to blend out the Milani one. I just don't know how much I love it. Do you know what I am loving? My new hair. I know I really didn't say anything about it earlier because I was so excited about the new makeup. It's weird. Like the whole time I was editing this video so far, it's like, oh, that's me. But I don't know. We'll see how things last to the end of the day. It is 9:45. We're not missing a beat today. Let's see how things look. Honestly, first of all, highlight, gorgeous. Do you see that? That's beautiful. The blush kind of faded a little bit on the e.l.f. side. Milani side, it stayed strong. But the e.l.f. one's not too bad. The contour, I feel like it just faded a little bit. My favorite, it's still the highlighter on both sides. I think it's so pretty. I think I like the e.l.f. side a little bit more. It's just a lot more reflective and it doesn't have like little like shimmer in it, where the Milani one, it doesn't have a ton of shimmer, but it does have a little bit. And that's not my favorite thing. And I feel like since they last equally as long, I would prefer the e.l.f. one, and you know, a little bit cheaper. So there you go. Blushes. This is really pretty, but like longevity wise, the Milani one lasts longer. I think finish wise, I like the e.l.f. one a little bit more. It's just slightly reflective. It's not like the highlighter. There's no glitter in it. I don't think, at least. No, there's no glitter in it. And you can build it up a little bit easier. It's not like, oh my goodness, I put a toothpick size amount and now like my whole face is just pink. So I feel like they kind of tied, but I'm leaning towards the e.l.f. one. I just probably would put on a little bit more next time so it stays a little bit better. I will say, if you're gonna go for like a luminous finish, I think I prefer the e.l.f. Putty Blush over this one. This one's nice though. Bronzers. The e.l.f. one blends out better. Now that I've looked at it for a second, I think it actually might like stay on a little bit better too. This seems like the right shade to me, but it seems like it also kind of just, they both kind of blend out into a little bit of nothing. Like you really have to build them up. Maybe I need the next shade up, which would never make sense because I never need the next shade up when it comes to anything has brown in it. Bronzer, contour, none of that. For sure, if you're gonna pick between these two, e.l.f. goes all the way. I feel like you really can't go wrong with going with the e.l.f. side of things when it comes to these like wand sets. Do you necessarily need them in your life though? I don't know. If you're like obsessed with the Charlotte Tilbury wands and you're like, I haven't been able to afford them or I don't want to buy them anymore. I haven't tried them personally, but these seems like it would be a good replacement. It's not bad for sure. Like I don't think you'll regret buying it, but it's not like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be my new favorite. Kind of like the highlighter is giving that vibe. Do you know what I mean? Well, hopefully that helped you decide which ones to get. If you want to see a video comparing the new Rare Beauty lip oil to a possible dupe, you can click right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box below. Those links are affiliate links. So you do get a small percent of the profits if you use my link to buy the product, but it does not affect you in any way. I love you so much. Don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye.